above. Extinguish fear, rise above. Extinguish fear when we generate.
Say that again.
So I think personally that King Jong-Un faked his own death so that it would expose the traitors within his party and the people that were essentially working with the CIA.
I've heard this as well because it was a way to expose people in his party that were more aligned with the Chinese Communist Party, and leaked the story to CNN.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this is exactly what's going on. The same thing with Boris Johnson, the same as coronavirus pandemic, was that he was the first high-powered person in the country that was that got coronavirus, and he was out of the picture for 2 weeks, over 2 weeks I think it was. We didn't see anything. Boris Johnson, maybe 10 days.
No, yeah, at least 10 days.
It was a few days, and it was. I think he was doing that. That was falsified so that it would expose the people in his party that are close to Boris Johnson, advising him very poorly to just fit the agendas of the powers that be. So I think Boris Johnson is working with the US military, with King Jong-Un, and I think they are all together working to expose the traitors globally, not just one country, not just one area. This is a global thing. We might not even see this unfold for decades before all this information comes out.
I hope it's short of decades.
Yeah, I hope it's short of decades, but this is a global issue.
Yeah, mate, I think exactly the same thing. Whenever I thought about King Jong-Un in the past, and you watch all of the prescribed documentaries about him, how he's the most evil, ultimate dictator, wait a minute, what about if he was a prisoner? Think about it like this, yeah? The official story of North Korea versus South Korea is that the Americans landed in Korea and took over the South Peninsula.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, look, King Jong-Un and his family have been in Korea for longer than before the Americans turned up. So from his point of view, the southern half of his country is controlled by invaders, and the invaders also have military bases sanctioned all around his country in every direction, pointing ballistic, long-range missiles
anywhere they want.
Yeah. Now, if you were King Jong-Un and that was the situation that you were put in, what would you do?
I'd be pissed.
Yeah, and I know that I would make sure that I had some sort of deterrent for myself as well.
There would be, any bloodline who's essentially got usurped from their country is never just going to leave that and let that be, are they? It doesn't matter if it's in, was a couple of generations ago.
Yeah.
Same as I don't know if there's any depth to what's going on with the rumours about the royal family and the Queen, that she is apparently usurped at the moment. We're seeing that
officially never coming back to public life, may never be seen in public again. The fucking crest has been removed from the gates of Buckingham Palace, apparently for maintenance. Buckingham Palace, the windows are boarded up.
The Gurkhas are there protecting it instead of the Royal Guard.
I did check on that though. The last time the Gurkhas did this was it's not a regular thing, that's true, but the last time the Gurkhas did this was apparently 2014 for some other reason.
So again, one of these incidents, let's look at the mainstream media narrative. The Queen, she's getting to, because she's not been wearing her royal robes and her crown and everything.
Since when?
Since the last few times she's addressed Parliament.
2018.
Yeah. So the mainstream media's official narrative for that is that she's old, the crown's heavy, which I'm sure it is. But she's the Queen of England, man. Like, make her a smaller crown.
Yeah, you would have thought that they would have made a ceremonial crown that weighs lighter on her head.
Charles, the last time Charles was in Parliament, it's written into Old English law that he had to have been in his military get-up, and he wasn't. So Charles is not of any age where he can't take a bit of weight on his clothing, so why wasn't he in there? Yeah. Again, if there was one of these incidents isolated, it's perfectly feasible, but all of them put together I just find very strange. We're supposed to be told that the Buckingham Palace is having renovations, that's why it might be boarded up or something.
That's plausible.
Same as the delivery driver, I think, knocked off the crest of the gate, and that's why it's got that maintenance. Again, plausible. But all of these things put together with the Gurkhas, the Queen, she's, with Prince Andrew's scrutiny over to
Meghan and
Harry jumping out of the royal family, that's literally never happened in history.
To say we're living in unprecedented times is not just an understatement, it doesn't even equate anymore.
I just think it's very strange that all of this is happening together at the same time with the royal family. Again, if it was just, these one or two isolated incidents, then maybe a crest did get knocked off by a delivery driver. Maybe the Queen is too old to wear royal gowns. Maybe there is some maintenance that needs to be done. That's why the whole of the palace needs to be boarded up from the front. The entire front of Buckingham Palace.
It's plausible, but like you say, when you add it all together,
There's something shady, mate. There's something shady going on.
no. Believe it or not, we didn't actually come here today to talk about that. I've invited Andy here today after 10 years. The last time we did something together was a drum and bass mix back in the day. But I've invited him here today to talk about Pizzagate. We had a little circling of the edge of the rabbit hole in episode 1 regarding Pizzagate with Martin Powell, spoken word nerd. Really cool guy. Big up Martin, big up spoken word nerd. We will be having you back, mate. You will be coming back, because you've got some final thoughts to do. But today, we've come back into the lab. Rise above, we're going to be going in on Pizzagate. I haven't even discussed it with Andy yet, but Andy's coming today. He told me he's been digging. He has been digging deep. He might have found some things that haven't been seen in other videos, other researchers, other investigators may not have uncovered. So let's see what he's saying.
Go study history. Go study history. Politicians, professors and scientists, controlled by some rioters. Through 2 world wars they've been trying it. Corporate investment, no matter who the finalists. Don't believe me? Go study history. Check the activity of bloodline dynasty. Sumer, Egypt and Rome. Consistently pan-European imperial misery. World conflicts enact social change, so they want it. But we must abstain, acquiesce and you're in for a world of pain. A workhouse where you dream of a minimum wage. That's the plan, but it's closer than you think. We'd be there now if it wasn't for the cosmic shift. They're panicking, the game is up. It's all illusion, the only truth is love. Don't believe me?